Now let's say that there's a world where Joe doesn't have the highest security special forces surround him at all times. Let's say there's a world where the Liver King was able to get to Joe Rogan and Joe was down.
Joe would take him out.
But that's not really a fair.
Liver King can't fight, y'all.
No.
I know he looks. He's tiny. First of all,
You've seen Joe's kicks.
That's the only thing coming to my mind is one of those wheel kicks he was showing, or one of those spinning kicks that he was showing GSP on the bag. If that hits your solar plexus,
he doesn't even do that. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. But my whole thing is like Liver King. This is how you know he's not thinking correctly. It's like, let's say you pull off what you think you're going to do and get access to Rogan, which is never happening. But let's say you're able to get through the fucking wall of special forces security that he has, jump the gate that he has, get through security, get through all the bullshit, the guns, the dog. Good fucking luck. But let's say he has a special set of skills and he does that. And then you get face to face with a guy who's trained in fucking Taekwondo. He's a black belt, competition black belt in Taekwondo, knocked out a million fucking dudes. Not to mention he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Again, buddy, this is how you know he's not thinking clear. You can't fight. Yeah. I know you think you're tough, but there's levels to that. And he might be a tough guy. And there's a lot of tough guys. And I know he, walks barefoot and takes shits laying down and does enemas and he's tough in his world. There's levels to toughness, dude. And if your goal is to get attention by fighting Rogan and to go viral, you go viral. Yeah. But you can go viral from getting beat the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. And how is that superior to where you're at right now?
Like I posted a video doing 225 where it was like 30 something times 33.
Impossible.
And then
You're
Will Compton was like, dude, how much gear are you run? I was like, I'm not running gear. I'm on TRT and peptides. But I was like, bud, I would beat you at 225, whether it's now at 17, at 16. Like this might give guys, and I love Will. I'm not calling Will out, but I'm just saying like it's a thing like, oh my God, how much gear you run? Buddy, when I was 14, I was beating you at 225.
Here's another, like, because you're visually so big and muscular, and also we're a professional athlete, so people.
But
because you wouldn't wear your mask,
and you're the enemy. You're the problem.
And immediately it was flipped. The script had been
broke
flipped.
Families, dude. Like you, my family. Like we had a family member come, and
I have an uncle that won't talk to me.
Same. And he came.
I love him.
He hasn't seen his grandkid. He hasn't seen my children or nothing. He came to the house. He had a mask on. I'm like, you can't come in with all that, man. He's like, good. No, I'm not coming. I'm like, all right, bud, that's fine. It's insane, dude.
Yeah. Because my kids.
So thank you for having me. That's all. Wait, why Callan is on a Tinder cruise? What the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
All right.
I don't fucking know. Who knows what the fuck he's
I got
doing.
a text
He'll
from
be
him.
back next
Very
week.
nice text from him last night, but I didn't get much info.
Yeah. But Dry Fast All Gas.
He did put fighting first when it was Dana Wright in charge with the Fertitas. Since the Endeavor kind of you can see like he's kind of painted into a corner where there's like 4 or 5 things that come before putting on quality fights.
Slap Fight was his baby for a long time. That kind of went away. Now it's this TKO with boxing and that Al Sheikh in the fucking Middle East. That's just, I get it, dude. Yeah. I get it. You get busy and then that thing give you your platform. He's made all the money and not that he's not still passionate about it, but he's like, I've kind of done it, man.
Yeah.
He's like, this new boxing endeavor is pretty cool. I'm, supposed to promote Canelo and Terrence Crawford. Like, I'm going to focus on that, man. Right. I get it. And people are like, oh, this is bullshit. But nah, man, it's like me. Like podcasting is my platform. That's my baby. That's what pays the bills, to some degree. But I have a lot of other interests, man. And I'm getting older. I like to do other shit.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, now you're into trucks? Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I want to fucking do. Yeah. I'm 42. I do where the fuck I want. By the way,
again, I took some plaque and everything, but I stuck up for this man. It's America. If you want to criticize Mr. Schaub or whatever comedian or podcast, it's your business. But I get pissy when it's totally baseless, and I go, and I know the real truth. And I went on a rant about people talking about your lack of self-awareness. I go, that's not true. If you want to criticize Brendan, that's your business. Don't talk about lack of self-awareness. I know the reality. Here's another thing. If you're going to be like, oh, you're into trucks now, shut up. Brendan is the biggest fucking car geek to an annoying extent, and has been since 2004, since I ever met you.
It's just I have the freedom where everything's kind of at cruise control, and I can do that. Like, this is good. I can go over there, man. I do whatever the fuck I want. Now, but I do.
You like boxing is so slippery.
I think Jake mentioned if he loses his fight, he's gonna retire.
Really?
Yeah, he mentioned it.
That's just talk.
Yeah, for sure. That knockdown's the most significant moment in the fight.
For sure.
Previously on
Taco Bell, Mexican.
I don't want him here anyway.
Come on, he's going through a lot right now.
Got there.
We
Come
all
on,
are.
starve, bro.
Look, Christina, there's something that you don't know.
So you got any good plans for tonight?
I have my second date with my girl.
Oh, you better be careful.
I'm always careful.
I have to stay a little bit longer anyway.
Mijo.
Picking me up.
What?
Cabron.
I thought you said he was out of the picture.
He's the father of this baby. He's gonna be in the picture one way or another.
Anything for Joanna. You need to
Oh my God.
Sophia has her appointment tomorrow, right? Yep. Another test. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Mijo.
Todo va a estar bien.
Bueno, ándale, mijo.
I built and sold the production company that produces ridiculousness, right? And so it's
And you know what's
really
terrible,
it's
Rob,
just
and hopefully you
built
don't have
on
a
that.
hand in it? The other shows they try to do, like, ridiculousness. Like, what's the other ones?
Yeah.
The girl from Saved by the Bell?
Deliciousness and like
Yeah,
all
terrible,
that.
you know?
But to me, it's like I don't like. It's at the end of the
Is
day.
that your shit or no?
Yeah, at the end of the
I'm
day,
sorry.
and it's part of like my earn out and the acquisition. So to me, it's like I'm trying to put as many shows as I can in the year, trying to drive the EBITDA that
No, I
drives my
get it.
earn out.
No,
you know?
I'm not hating on the hustle, man.
Yeah. But
Those shows
I don't,
suck,
you know,
though.
I didn't have it. You know, they asked me to host shows all the time. I just don't have a desire to be a part of.
Why
I
would
don't-
you?
I don't really want to be
Brian will do
TV.
Brian will do
Yeah,
it.
ask Brian, he'll show up. If someone falls
Brian
out,
shows
he'll
up.
show up.
But
This
like,
guy could have been Hitler over here.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
for real, dude.
Like
Me,
just like I'm just saying, it's like
if I had
Because of
my-
cult?
yeah.
I would have said Charles Manson, but yeah.
if my parents went a different way, bro, oh man,
I mean, you got people you're charismatic, or
Round
you know,
'em
people
up.
are getting tattoos and all this.
round them up,
If you had Terrence Crawford's
You know what I
mom,
mean?
you ain't shit. Think what you would have done, dude.
round them, bro,
Start saying it to your
Dude.
kid.
round.
Oh, this is the
Them up.
conspiracy where Bill.
like-
I got a question
Whoa,
for
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa.
That UFC fighter put the life rips
Yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
mouthpiece.
Yeah,
You had no idea, right? You have no idea who he
I've
is.
known who he is now for a little bit because of
You
the
had no
life rip
idea.
stuff. Yeah,
You
Cody.
had no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
You know he's ranked top 15 now.
yeah. I know that
No, you
because now, dude, he's at the log cabin. When we created, he's at the log cabin.
He's security?
People go like this. He's security. I go like this. He'll handle the hiring of the security. Like this guy is legit going to be in the log cabin.
And
Like,
if you pop off,
he
he'll keep
Cody
you busy.
comes out. Yeah,
Cody will keep you busy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, people don't want to fight.
No, I know. We don't want to fight. It's all about
The
peaceful
log
shit.
cabin? You never
But it's
know.
cool. It
I'm
says
saying
life
these
rips.
pro fight. You didn't want to fight.
I know exactly right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
But then you have all your friends who
Nah,
are like,
I know.
You want some of this?
Yeah,
Cause
dude, it's-
my boy.
I'm like,
that with the life rips thing. So I gotta. We're talking, and I'm gonna send his whole camp some shit. But yeah,
you send merch.
yeah, you know.
He's kind of one.
Boop. Touch your wiener.
Dicnodonts? What the fuck is that? The fuck's a dicnodont? What is a dicnodont? What is that word?
Dicey.
Oh, some sort of ancient animal. Okay.
Extinct.
So they used to shit in a pile too.
I didn't know raccoons did it. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It might be a $50 million fight. What do you think, Brendan? You know what? Wait, I just want to tell you something right now. This is my favorite version of him.
Yeah. Why?
Like I wish you were more like this when we're talking about other things too.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's so just like it's all in his head.
Yeah. It's so funny, dude.
It's deep. You're
It
like
is
an
funny.
evil villain
It is
right now.
funny. It is
See,
funny.
When we talk about fighting stuff,
Yeah.
you turn into a whole different person. I say,
But the fight,
and I can tell.
Because I know what I'm talking about. The rest stuff I don't.
That's funny.
We're friends that laugh. We're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us.
Go
rat
for
snakes
snakes out where we are, but they're
That's
big.
right.
They're not particularly dangerous, but they look gnarly,
Yeah.
and they eat eggs. they'll get into your coop and they'll just wipe you out of eggs. And it's like the cartoons, literally. Like you see the bumps.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So snakes are taking all your fucking eggs.
Not all of them, but yes, they'll get in there and they're so like they're
They do
the
it at
ones.
night?
Either or.
Whenever, dude.
That's snakes are. I respect the game. I hate you, but I have to respect your game
Gotta get
they're
some mongooses
and they'll
out
figure out the
WNBA.
smallest hole. The